We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Hang on, let me just bring this around. Oh, 1420, man.
1420. Look at this, man. Butts' general's running with a broken leg. He gotta do it for the team, man. 49-20, man. Fuck with me. Fuck you, Gumby! Classic internet video. Fuck you, Gumby. Please go watch it.
Please.
One of the greatest.
Please. It is...
Yeah, it is.
Is the best thing I have ever seen.
Not only that, it's just so strange, and he's shouting at no one. Talking about Greg Jennings in the NFL back in Madden 10. Some of you kids weren't even born.
49-20, man.
2010.
Fuck with me. I wouldn't go that
no,
far.
I was fucking
2010, me. I was going to say, I'm like, I know we've got some young viewers, but I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck with me.
It was more of a satirical
Fuck you,
joke.
Gumby.
I feel that some people are going to take it literally. He thinks I'm 5, you know.
You think I'm 5?
I know, you're 6.5. Turning 8 in July. Skipping a year. Learning to walk again. West Rome's... I think if I were them, I'd fall back to Africa. Start again.
Well, East Rome owns Africa.
They own the east part.
Just double check this, because I saw
yeah, I got West Rome on one side.
Oh, good.
But it looks like there's been some African rebels, because some of them are getting unknown.
I saw some unknowns, yeah.
Now they're a friendly army, I assume, with the best intentions. Crossing the wall that seems to do absolute dick all. Rank. God Seagull. My God.
Good Seagull.
My heir himself. How do I access his upgrade menu?
Bottom left. Worst place possible. Remember, you can double up on ones you've already got, or you can double hit the one if you need something specific. Food's always nice.
That one's a must. And then maybe...
Integrity's good, because it
help
helps
against
out with
corruption.
Yeah.
Legend. If I could get him to legend.
Like, you know, oh...
Well, God Seagull's in his own right is a legend. I don't mean that like he's a legend. I mean that he is my faction's leader. How do I?
Oh, sorry. East Rome has moved forces into Edzia,
and a big force at that.
But in counter to that,
we have
these. I think they might have just been hit.
Yeah. They're backing off, are they? Edesso. Oh, they're following it up with 3 big armies. Legio 3. We may have a bit of push on our hand. We may have to postpone.
Well, no, this is when I'm pulling with their pants down, right? Down here. And then I tell all my boys, oi, this is where it's hot.
Yeah. Well, good news is you may lose Nisbiz, but you've got an army that'll be able to hold Abla. Nisbiz seems like it might come under some fighting.
That's alright.
I didn't think these cities would see the fight, but I imagine this is their Seleucid, because these cities are still rather large.
Here's my problem with Nisbiz. I own this one, right?
Yeah.
They own this one, and they own all this.
Yeah, it's a fair amount. And they're one of probably your strongest allies.
They're the ones that took out Sabris as allied with the ones to the right. So, if anything, I'd let them... I wish there was an option I'll give them Nisbiz, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, give the town. Because you could, give them the town for money, you know what I mean?
But no, there's 1, 2 armies here.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you take this, if that's where the main armies are, and then you hold at Nova Trangia, make a strong defensive position.
Boostra.
Yeah, Boostra. Bootstra. Now, just before we continue...
Oh, the teacher!
The teacher!
Another great video.
Now, dude, what does this mean?
What?
It's got the ruins icon next to it.
Means there's a lot destroyed in it. And squalor and public
Squalor's
disorder.
starting to hit it. We're at war with them too. Yeah, I need to make sure no navy set sail for my coast. That'd be an easy ambush. These guys would get fucked up in a mass morale shock, and I need the cav to get around them. Like, we're not...
I wouldn't try and go to war.
No, we want to maybe secure... I might secure, and then come along ground. I'm going to make a play for this coast. I just don't know when. It's going to take a while, because I'm going to need these big caravanning armies. Because I can't just sit at one city, and the rest of this has been raped by me. And a lot of other rebels. Good news is we all have a religion.
What's that?
What's what?
That big red fuck off thing?
Fertility's
Yeah,
bad.
that'd be right.
The climate, it's so hot, but they're not. It's not designed to be sheep pens. This is designed to be sheep pens. This is all
Camel pens.
yeah, and industrial related things: iron, lead, fishing.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a fucking peaceful
Yeah.
part of the world.
It's not your main food provider. Palestine and Syria will like it. Well, Palestine and then the Nile, the back end of the Nile. Yeah, sorry, I'm just.
Schmuckus.
Are you able to lend me $400? I can get this enclosed field, and that'll help with my economy.
I can lend you 400. Like, look, I've gained an extra $2,000, and I've got 4.
Where did you get that extra $2,000 from?
Just from I just keep upgrading these buildings that add wealth to industry, and it adds it to.
And how many armies do you have? Like, go to your army panel.
Give me one.
Oh yeah, let me just.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think I've got 4 full armies.
4 full armies, and you're making $6,000, and it's climbing. Every army he builds, it seems to be making its wage back.
Let me go here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a navy. So and that's just about to get
that navy's
upgraded.
about to get fucking powwowed.
Infant mortality.
Life is indiscriminate in its cruelty. This boy passed away before coming of age.
It was 0.
He died at 0. Maybe yeah.
Conditions bad spring.
Ready for battle.
It's never been a good spring. Noble birth of Shapur. Construction complete. Sheep pens. Oman.
Alright, well, I'll get this building underway.
Father be praised. How can I help?
Father be
Come,
praised.
fight for us, lads.
Come fight for us, lads. It's the good life. Your next turn, I should see the benefits of the Great Hall. Vandal Berserkers.
Some actual units.
Yeah. I'll be able to convert this warband up. These axes have excellent armor-piercing damage, which is what you want to hear. Smack through their heavier units.
That's what we want to hear every day.
Because I like the idea of an axe. It's got the sharp edge, but it's also a very blunt weapon. Like, you can just knock a guy over.
Yeah.
Now, Yathrib. Oh, now, yes, let's follow it. What's this? Navy. What are you going for in terms of it? Just more of the...
More of the Marines.
Yep, I'm all for those. I love the idea of it.
So 2 turns and that'll be at full strength. May not be needed.
And you've got a port-crushing set of ballistas. Like, you got a whole
Tell you what, it
ballista
might actually
squad.
not be needed. I might send them back up, just as they are, because I can have an army meet them. It's not like
just encircle, stop any.
because this land. You saw how he landed before.
Yeah. You're gonna be there in a matter of turns.
Yeah, 3 turns and I'll be there. Well, this one, 2 more
Excellent.
turns. I'll take the rest first.
Yes. Now, do you want to move your scout north so we can find out what these
I
are?
already have.
Oh, good.
Who's in the far, far south?
They ain't gonna like this, are they?
No fortification. Oh, it's almost a pushover. I'm almost considering an auto.
Yeah, I'd throw it in.
Hang on, I got to continue siege and hit him with this army first.
Throw the
I'll just
catapults
put the
in, yeah.
catapults into his army.
Take his archers.
Yeah. That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I'm considering an auto.
Yeah, no, I'm with that. It's only 280 men. You're going to take damage mainly from the walls.
That's why I'm just going to play protective.
Yeah. Yep, put him down. 64 man lost, and it was just a scatter of melee that'll replenish quite easily. Learn on the walk again. I believe it is, I'd say it's a worth.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking like, you know, what is, you know, the bigger.
Now, it's unhappy. How much repairs have you got to put on it? Did your boys fuck up its walls?
We'll have a look. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 140. A few hundred back into it.
That's all it needs.
Not bad.
That was.
And do you get to recruit these Armenian spearmen once this building's... Is that part of its deal?
Hang on, let me look here. Yeah, that's my.
Armenian are yours, yes. What am I
Yeah.
talking about?
Once they're rebuilt.
Me, these Armenian spearmen.
Well, remember this place? I could build whatever I fucking wanted.
Yeah, Dumthra seemed to be the perfect balance.
I'm
provided
down
with
on
a
food, which
garrison.
doesn't help me this season.
It's because the military encampment's a level 3. It covers all the ones before it. It's a 4 grand building.
Yeah.
If it's totally ruined, it's a 3 grand repair. If it's just damaged, could be up to 1600.
That's where it's really going to fuck. I need to... But once the camel farms come in, that's why I've been saving money, because I know this camel farm industry is just going to have to come in and... And look, this is at a level 1. This has the potential to be making me somewhere in the 12 to $2,000
and then once
range.
the food comes in and you upgrade Spaffum and all these big... Now, just before we do, make sure this army is on its way.
Well, yeah, I haven't even gotten to the east. I work from a west to east kind of, you know, Bing Bong Brother sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Bing Bong Brothers. The infamous Bing Bong Brothers.
Now these guys I'm gonna fully reinstate and move them to the left.
What is that? The noble slingers we've got there.
The hurler's not that great.
What about the bows? Oh,
Well, the bows are good.
no, I'm talking about the cav bows. Are they cav bows?
No, they're the scouts. They're going to get replaced after a couple of things. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some more Sojin warriors.
Now, just these cities out here, make sure these are all upgrading industry.
Oh, all the ones out here? No, that's
No,
why I
haven't
always bring the
even-
tab up.
Honestly, I haven't even really... Yeah, they're ripe for...
Yeah, they're ripe for it. The only problem is the growth isn't here yet.
Yeah.
Because the far right, I've never upgraded their encampments. Like, this is when Spaffum will make its big
Push,
push. Because I'll get these waterworks going into a proper public baths, and that's when I can start upgrading all this other shit.
Yeah, once the food sort of comes along. Because you got to remember, these buildings cost food as it is. The city
Right.
itself is a whole other question. I like that long-term industrial plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm there. Is there anything I can?
Well, me, just get
build?
the farms ready. We need to feed the people, the hungry mouths of the faction.
I can't build 2 fields, surely.
Because if so, you just double up along your non-militarized state.
Pretty much. Town center, town industry.
Because I mean, when I
All
look at
takes
this, I see a very strong empire. We don't realize how strong your allies are. Civil war cannot.
No, that's why I'm about to go into.
And I'm going to
this
get
thing.
allies with these guys too.
improve, and it's only getting better, each one of them.
Yeah, which is good. We got rid of the naysayers of the
Now, I'm just going to put a war point down now on
Rome. Yeah,
on this general here.
general. Yeah, can't see him on this, but we know he's there. And yeah, he's not gonna lie.
Why can't I put it down? I can only put it down on the. Oh, I can only put it down on the Eastern Roman Empire. I can't put it down Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. Weird. Anyway.
Active
I'll have to
military
move around.
forces. Here we are. Yes.
Because I'm thinking I'm going to raise a third army at Dumtra to come and help take this African front.
Well, yeah, there's two known big fuck-off armies here. They do pose a threat.
But here's the thing. They've got to defend all of theirs against me here. And this army's coming to reinforce.
Push from your allies. Your north can come down and hold.
And if I get a third army here, I can hold this area. I can take the rest of the south and push to the north.
God knows what resistance we'll meet out there.
That's why the spy's going to go and do a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say he's more needed, probably to see if there's big Egyptian garrisons.
I'm just going to end the turn if you're good.
Yep, no, completely. Yep.
Yep.
That noise exactly.
I didn't even do that when I did that thing. I was like,
a Dane navy just landed. Oh, the Dane area has been sacked by. Oh, he just slaughtered him, and he's moving into Nizpiz.
Good, we prepared for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll see what army force he has and what he.
Because maybe it's better to meet him in the field. Otherwise, his boy's going to come around. I'd say hit him, make him rout.
Or we'll just see what he has.
Or if you can
not, I'm gonna have to. I might have to raise a quick, bit of a
Merc army. Yeah, you can fund a Merc army.
Oh, fuck oath! Once I get my money next turn, I'll be able to big fuck off Merc army. But see, my allies now come to my aid.
Yeah, and they're using our sophisticated roads and infrastructure.
These guys are probably preparing for war.
They're starting to really take and come around to Russia.
Yeah, I reckon they'll push north for expansion.
Yep. Oh, now
they're sailing. That's
maybe they want a piece of this promised Egyptian pie.
Probably. I mean, I don't
see why not. Because they are stuck.
Yeah,
they are very stuck.
Oh no, and I'm married into them. We've got relationship in the plus of 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this ain't.
Ready for battle.
I don't see them landing at Oman, and if they did, I'd crush their capital immediately.
Now my Vandal Berserkers. Guess what their upkeep is?
What?
449.
Fuck.
But in comparison, they're a leg above the rest. Morale's up there. Noble Germanic swordsman. What's my difference? Your melee attack's better. Morale is quite important
Plus
to me.
charge bonuses.
Might invest in just some of these. I can't even afford them.
Warriors all.
But my economy got plus with that haul. Now,
Thirsty for battle.
once the farm's done, I can get crossbows. That's big. Now, what is the report?
Yep, it's
Desolate. They might have picked up and left, because you can destroy your city.
I'd say come south and see where that Dane army went.
Why they did that is beyond me.
Beyond repair. It's fuck all.
I could catch them and send that faction back to the Dark Age. That is their heir. That is their leader.
And it's just boats as well. I mean, it's not even proper men.
No.
Maybe send you dogs.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Hunting around the coast. Oh, set an ambush. Like their leader's walking off, you know what I mean? I'm going to get as close as I can. I don't care if these guys want a piece of it. No, I won't hinder them. They'll know what's up.
I'm not
going to resettle this. Obviously, this is fucked to me. I want that. I'm willing to launch a full... Is there an... Oh. Can I land on that west coast?
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah, and I go hidden along here.
You know, they get reports of farmers and shit going missing out in the east. They think it's nothing, wolves.
You know what I mean? Then they lose all contact with one of their lumber mills.
Yeah, okay, something's up. You know what I mean? They sent a scout.
Okay, the scout's coming back up. Now that this middleman's not going to be the thorn in my side. Because that town there gives me just a safe haven that'll guarantee I can land.
Oh,
in the
goodness. Trait gained. Keen. Bravery is all very well, but...
West. Now this Roman
Term of
army,
office.
Naresh, yeah, this man is completed. He may now be appointed to a higher one. Shapur the First Chavez, one of my favourite generals.
Yep. All the famine. I know there's been a bit of famine going on.
Damaran.
But that
Ramadan.
should be okay because I'll have to convert, isn't it? Yeah, convert.
And this is at Nova Trajan. What are you converting to here?
I'll have to go to a courthouse, but both consume. This one doesn't consume food. There's a lot of wealth from a bazaar. But I feel I need public order in these provinces.
Yeah, when that army's making up majority of it. Oh, but the bazaar, you know, I mean, this is going to be an economic town later, but at the moment it is in a war zone.
Yeah, it's going to courthouse. This will have to get... Click to abandon this settlement. This will create $2,600 income.
That's what the Danes must have done.
Yeah.
But you remember they had a big fuck-off army they were raising. Where it's gone is where I'm kind of scared. I mean, I'll unleash the dogs and then the bees, and the dogs that have bees in their mouth that when they bark, they shoot bees at you. But...
Oh, I can build onagers here.
Freaking out about.
That could be nice.
Trajo Roma, yeah.
Yeah, onagers
This
would be
could
nice.
also be where your army at the Nile comes to get restocked.
Yeah.
Like they're now the funder
What's
of the
the squalor
Mediterranean.
public order ratio? It's not bad, actually. I might go that.
Provides siege defenses of bastion onagers, which is good.
Yeah.
The more of those, the better. Yeah, you've lost those, so yeah, get them up, and then your wall defense will have something that's quite hefty. Yeah, so no armies there. We assume no armies at Ayla. Now, yep.
Take the Holy Lands of modern day Jerusalem, maybe?
Yeah, it'd be close to it.
Pretty much a fucking pushover. All I do is I blacken the skies.
Yeah. Oh, clubbed him once! These armies aren't, you know, willing to fight.
Like, I've just taken Western Rome by absolute storm.
Now they are not
Man.
happy with that.
No, they're not.
Even with that army present, they're going to require a mass conversion. And it's probably due to the fact that they're a religious state and it holds religious importance.
Elephant Commander.
Fuck knows how
Is he-
Carousel. Where did he get the experience to command elephants? Is there some sort of secret training facility that me and Blitz aren't getting the call to? Because we would love to know.
Because I would love to know.
Yeah, now what? That great church there.
Fine.
What is that?
Greek
Bas-
Bass. Yeah, I might have to actually dismantle
Now
that.
it enables the recruitment of priests, so it's
Yeah,
it's a
allegedly.
different religion to you.
Yeah,
that's
so I
gotta
might
go.
just dismantle it for
Yeah.
now.
Get your own church up. Start
Yeah.
spreading culture to these Romans.
Yep.
Collapse them in. I like
Everyone
that
served
in
their term in
medieval.
office.
You could get into the religious. You could get into like the papal state elections.
Yeah.
Get religious control.
King of Kings. Bahram, yeah, he's over with me. See, oh, who died again? Yeah, this little guy.
Vafrez, one of Brody's babies. Was
Oh,
a
hang on,
miscarriage.
we've got some children now, allegedly.
Shapur has. My wife here has. We have 2 children. Kaved and Bana
You haven't gotten
Beshna.
the good news?
No, I guess my tie's cut there once it.
Well, yeah. Us.
I haven't had the good news.
You haven't heard the good news? But, sire...
I mean, it's a settling of our. It's a guaranteed bloodline between us.
And none of these guys got the influence.
Sailors of the Broken Dawn. Why they're hiring mercenary ships is rather startling.
Wait, what's this guy doing? Promote to office, cast. Oh, yeah.
Their leader had to hire a mercenary ship in accompaniment.
The
to
fact
them
that I have to
crossing
do
here.
this to look at my whole family tree.
Yeah, use the... Like, mine's in this nice little... We haven't had time to shag. 52 and... his sons have died. Oh! No, he's a bastard son. I was about to say, thank God. I don't think he's having any more kids.
Shapopo.
I may have a bastard take over.
Interesting. That'll fuck you. That will.
Yeah, that's not... I've got
and I forgot. This army.
I've got a wife of another faction, but she actually has influence in what's going on.
Now, I have a strong army. I do. But I don't think it's that strong.
Is Hilderic a bastard to my wife or to me?
We do not speak about Hilderic.
Yeah, he seems to be the kid we brush under the rug and then they find him and we get sued for keeping children under rugs. But I do need to find out because I don't have an heir and my guy's 56, 52 and he's done all he can to bring the men, bring my people to life.
These guys seem a bit retarded. I don't even see a general.
At
Legio 3.
Legio 3. Yes. Meet him. I'd say we meet him out. Like, just to scare him off out.
I don't know if I'll scare him off, though.
Well, good. Because then take him, I'd say.
You reckon I could win it? Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, we've isolated. Can your other army get there in time?
No, the other army's way behind.
I think we're about to get one of the great battles.
It's all spears.
And that's where your clubs would just fuck them up, soften them up with the arrows of shield ranks
The problem
start
is
to fall.
just this. We're going to have to use the clubs that are good against cavalry.
That's alright, it's only 2 squads.
This is cav as well, and that'll get harassed.
We're about to get a 2,000...
See, if I take out these heavy armies in the north, there won't be anything to stop us taking West Rome.
Yeah. And this will be a statement. This battle's important. This will mean the Battle of Nisbiz. It really is. Men of Athens, I do not have much time for extortion, but to the brave few words are as good as many. Now, if you lose this battle...
Do not disturb my circles.
This battle is important, because if you lose it, their other army has free reign.
But I do have a backup army.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to abandon post because they're threatened by the north. This army wants to get its fingers wet.
Yeah, because Constantinople sent these armies over to keep the east happy, you know what I mean? Keep the... They didn't think the east would rise as it did.
No.
You know, oh yeah, we'll let the Middle Easterners, you know, we'll let them squalor with each other. And now that I've attacked 2 of their cities and gained upon their borders...
We meet on a smoky morning, open field, there's no hiding.
Euphrates.
This battle's very public. It's Floyd Merriweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Now, let me get a look. These legions are what remains of what we know as a formal Rome. Heavy spear. They are heavy spear. Their archers are not disciplined ranks, so to speak. Some of their heavy melee backmen... They're keen.
Keep them entertained.
Honestly, this battle... This could swing either way. No, yeah, now shit. What do you want me...
So it's up to you. I think maybe put the clubs in front and put the heavy melee to push through after.
The heavy melee does have peelers, though.
This is true. Yeah, keep the heavy melee in front, but pull the clubs up if the cav come.
I'm thinking... Hold up. Let me show you my go.
Wait, which one's good against cavalry again?
There's no cav that's going to break all of this. And then this will come with you to defend. What I'm doing is, once the main battle starts with the swords, wrap around with these clubs hitting their sides.
I don't know if they'll run at us. Maybe they will. There's a bit of a smoky Euphrates.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, just looking at what they got, they seem to be running forward with their archers, so... But their squads are very numbered down as well.
Yeah, they don't realise we're a lot more armoured than they think. Shields, we've got some of the biggest.
That's on par with some of the Viking
and then armour,
shields.
we're wearing chainmail on top of heavy leather. Nice armored shirts.
And who knows what these guys have got underneath. Like, look at that club, man. Look at that mace.
Oh yeah, let me get a look here. Because these are... Yeah, these are our best. And we're in our element. Desert's where we
And look,
fight.
even these Persian bowmen, look at the beards on them. Magnificent. They've got leather. Like, these guys can go into melee and attack if they need to.
Yeah, do we want to... Oh,
What? Ooh, bit of a flippy dip.
hold up. There must have been one guy wearing every pixel on his chip. Alright, I think we're ready to go.
Good.
Yeah, hope so. Now, are they marching or are we going to them? I think they expect the honourable march to them. Nope.
Nope.
No, we have an enemy running! My computer rants with rapid frame rates, but here we are. Yeah, they're marching towards us. Uphill. Might I add. So it just makes everything in fast motion for some reason. It seems to be like having a catch-up. No, go on, play. No, it's just the way they were moving. Oh no, it's fine now. Yeah, these aren't healthy. Some of them are. This is like their full squads do look intimidating. Their form rank, they've got their disciplinary sergeants and their...
Like, look at running at this. This keeping them wide must shit morale.
They've got a long way to run. Let's meet them halfway.
Yeah, walk it up. I'll see where you're moving and I'll just come.
Hold on, let me I'll readjust again, just so I can take that semi-hill. Some of the top land.
I'll keep eyes on them.
Big desert storms come through, like we're in our element.
We're wearing the masks then, not...
Yeah, exactly, I was about to say. Yeah, I'm hearing men coughing.
Look how tiny their bows are compared to ours.
This guy? This is my father's sword. I will not dishonor it. Of course you won't, sir. They are going to fight nobly to maintain their empire. This guy... Ooh, these two with swag-ass fucking haircuts and mustaches. He's talking about his choice of friends, sir. Getting some great dialogue. Let us have victory. They are coughing. Some of them spitting out stuff. Now these nutnuts are wearing fezzes. You know, these guys may be a bit more... Draw sword, friend. Yeah. And our men. Well, what do they say? Nothing. They know this battle's all structure, all routine. He says, men, we stand and fight.
Like, run along the lines of the men from left to right.
Oh, I'll start at the far end.
Yeah, like, you know, do these ones, you know what I mean? Slowly come in, pan across, coming in more.
Get above them. I mean, these are...
And it's thin lines, but that's all you need. Three men
These
deep.
are very experienced thin lines. This ain't like we're running levy that
We've taken towns upon towns across the Middle East, and these Romans think they can just freely range back in. They've had their time.
Yeah. Their time is over. Our flag bearers stand keen, general, encouraging the men. Our ranks upon ranks.
I just got to make sure these guys don't fire at will, because our range outweighs them. Like, look, I'm meeting their range, and we're not even close to them yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, now, snug up my ass a little more with those. You can get behind my lines.
Well, I was just waiting to see.
I can't wait to see all these men. Oh, you got men running, by the way.
Yeah, no, I just turned it off when I changed them. It automatically tells them to run.
Oh, good. Some of them breaking the lines. This guy's squeezing through. This is what it's about, ladies and gents. The real fights. Now, we're at 35 here. We're pushing a bit late, but that's the way we want it. This battle lays quite some significance.
And you will catch you back next time. No, I'm fucking with that. That'd be the biggest ball biter.
For a second, I thought, is it me? Oh, they're about to charge. It's epic. Next time on... And the war horns blow. Oh, just got got very dark. I don't know.
Yeah, let the men wait.
Bad covers. Yeah, they're forming up.
You know, I'll get the general run back and forth in front of the ranks, you know what I mean?
Today is your finest day. And get him out and in front. He's also club horses.
Good. I want some elephants.
Yeah, I know. They're on my to-do list. Now, the way they engage is going to be weird. They're going to try and... If they defend like this, it's going to be very weird. Because then they're going to have themselves surrounded, but they'll be pushing out. It's a very strange strategy. Now, they do have pikes at the back. Kind of dumb. I'd have them thinly spread out the front with these spears also doing the same. Yeah, the general.
Rallying the men.
He's coming across. Letting them know. You're getting some great shots here, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see
Look at him.
The sun's going down, actually.
Good.
Over there, it's starting to look a bit darker.
Because what I'll do is, I want you to sort of push up, right up until his lines. Like up before his fight.
He's giving a rally. He's pointing the spear. Alright, so do you want me to move forward?
Slightly. Look, see where their range is.
I'll sit just outside it. Men have been issued to march forward. Oh, it looks good. I'll get excited. This will be probably one of the biggest open field battles I think we've ever fought. Yeah, the archers run to position. They know their job's very important. Number them down. I'll move forward a little more.
Can you see their stats on how far they can shoot?
Yeah, here.
Can you tell me how far they... No, I mean their physical stats.
Oh, I wouldn't...
Yeah, just hover over them and you should be able to...
Yeah,
Range?
we don't have a range.
What's their missile damage? 35 compared to
A
mine.
very poor missile block chance, so if you fire at them, you'll fuck them up. Your guys, I assume, have got more armor, which we do. And these are men and women of Rome. Him? I wish I was back on the farm. That is something... A lot of these Romans led to their collapse. They had military that was ran 3 years... Like it was...
Can you separate the men on the...
Civilian
Can you get the men on the left and right to sort of... See where you got that one squad in the middle? Push him right up to the lines. Get the men on the left and right to sort of bunch up. Into sort of like this sort of stance.
You want me on the flanks?
On the flanks, because I need to push my arrows up. I want to be the first ones to attack.
Yeah. Metal form. Commander issuing special command.
Push up on them a little more, like get right on their borders.
You want me to move up just a little more?
Okay, get right. Ooh.
We're about to move into attack range. I think we're going to take some fire here.
No, they haven't readied their bows.
These men keep moving back. Got to reinstate the group.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be... Ooh. Yeah, do you want me to push up right onto their bounds?
Oh, they're firing at me. Yeah, move in front. We're seeing some of the first shots. None of their wave killed anyone here. Yeah, move in front of me, dude.
Hang on, they're moving on the left and right.
Yeah, they're mobilizing cav. We're in an umbrella formation, though. They shouldn't get through. They shouldn't pierce the line. All frontline melee have been issued to shield wall. While we get some arrow volleys off. Heat in the heat. It's the it's the rumble in the jungle. The mess at the desert. Oh, yeah, their spears are taking fire. Oh, yeah, I just saw you nip the general's arm. Yeah, this is good. These fire volleys freak them out. Yeah, their men are running. They've been panicked into an attack. An attack that is about to be engaged. Beautiful, beautiful. It's about to begin. I'm going to engage them so that you have area to breathe. Shield walls will hold their lines. But the right side, left side's engaged. And we've called for the frenzy. Their spears have jumped into the back. Careful with your
With my-
archers. The steady, man. Steady.
General's being attacked, keep him alive.
Careful, some of your men are
In front. Oh, they
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
steady. Some of them have been ordered to move forward. They've hit the lines, but they've made a very strong Delmonte defense.
The archers are going to pull back slightly. We're going to skirmish them out. That's how it's going to happen.
Yep. I just don't want to get too thin on my walls here.
No, please
I'm
don't.
flogging them on the sides with the maces though, which is good because I'm going to come in and club the rest of them down. Got their pikes here. They think their pikes are going to hold. I've thrown peelers and it's collapsed most of their pikes. We're throwing more peelers at the pikes. I'm going to charge them. Oh, and it's stopped most of them, but we're wrapping around them. Oh, look at this. They're holding back the front line, stabbing. Oh, a mace gets in behind and knocks one. A mace gets in behind and knocks another.
Wow. Heavy shots just brutally eliminating that left-hand
Yeah,
side.
nice. You got to smack their heavy men, pierce their armor with
Yeah,
that.
I've got the heavy shots on, which is good.
My armies are starting to wear them down. Numbers-wise, the front line has barely lost anything. Look at this squad. This squad here has lost 2 men. They're now on 24. Your heavy melee in the shield wall are basically impenetrable. We've started to knock down. There's some morale panic. I'm going to go for their light shock cav that are designed to fucking terrify me.
I'll put some flaming shots over.
Frenzy's being called on my good side.
Oh,
Battle's turning
look
in
at
our
the
favour.
flames come over.
The flames will finish their morale. Their whole front line melees collapse. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm not going to get greedy yet. The rest of these men are holding firm the way they
Look,
should.
this one squad's about to get absolutely decimated. With
Oh,
fire.
yep. They're trying to look for an exit. I will charge them. And now the aggression begins. Yeah, all their archers are routed. The aggression just starts. We held the line.
I'll inspire the men having the general run around.
Oh, one of the macemen was knocked out. Some of their men provide to be good fighters, but we're just bashing these shields apart, knocking them off as a whole.
The general will come up the rear of this one. Inspire the men.
Enemy generals fallen.
It's great news.
Got our generals moving in and about.
Yep, victory. I'll end the battle.
Yep. Oh, they're in our element. We hold this steady defensive line. They're charging with a defensive unit. I mean, they couldn't sit back. We actually really fucked them up there. When you look at the loss statistics, the fact that it was spears and they were not defending. Well, they were, but they decided to come to us. They should have waited that out. Oh, we captured 112 of them. I don't think they'd want to go reform. We could use them to fill roles.
I'm gonna dismantle the men.
Some of their men were good, hard fighters.
I'll take on.
We'll take them on. And their general, well, what's left of him flees out into the desert. If you can, I'd say,
No,
no.
that's fucked.
That army's gone. They're not going to survive the desert attrition. They don't have the men to attack a town. The word's going to come get them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the war target off them.
Quick,
And put it on this new one.
What's the word? Word up. Now, if Legio XX2, 12, 22 is anything like the other and spear-based, well, that's not going to do it, you know what I mean? Spears ain't going to cut it.
It's not. Need more food, and that'll be coming in next turn.
But upon that,
Well, we'll run through it.
we'll run through it. But I think we had a real successful battle there.
The Allens have come to Butts, demanding money and a non-aggression pact. And what are they like with you?
I am married into them.
They're unreliable, they're progressive, opportunist,
Maybe hold back.
moderate.
Moderate, yeah, you asked them for $6 grand.
But you join war against Danes, the Duke, you know what I mean? Just bring more. Like, you know, I won't even ask for money if you do it. No?
No.
Like, I'm not trying to make allies in Europe here. You know what I mean?
Okay, the Danes have freaked out. Oh, they've come into Tom's Cove. Big mistake, pal.
Big mistake, Pally. Big mistake.
Well, now I've sent the dogs out. Fuck me. Now what's little Demi
Look, they
gonna...
retreat back to the
They're
north.
pulling back,
Beautiful.
yeah. And I'll tell the men, do not attack Nisbiz. They hold an army that the front lines did not crack. You saw, I killed 40, only lost like 2 to some of those front line squads. Because that shield wall, when you're not attacking with swords...
Interesting.
Now, you've, I've got to back off.
Retreat!
If you run further than that, you fat fuck. Aggressive. I mean, you don't have fire superiority.
Fuck, I can't believe they came out to me. I wasn't even after you! Didn't even get a hit on him. Now, surely, the dogs... 181 lost. It was on their frontline melee, which is good, because their melee is not going to be able to handle my berserkers once I fucking come back for you cunts and I sack your little
You'll have
poor
a great economy now, though.
coastal town. Yeah, my economy went plus $2 grand there.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah, it is
I've
actually.
got men from the east coming to aid me in the west. They're merging armies. They're setting up. This guy's still moving.
Now,
through.
this is an army, I'm correct. That is that little crown means it's their faction leader.
Yes, silver's the air.
Right. These little brats.
It's a proper army, but it's not nothing I'd call crazy.
Ready for battle!
Just,
See, I don't see how trade helps here because no one is friendly.
yeah. Well, under your economy, though.
No one needs to be friendly.
Yeah.
I said dismantle it. Why is it still here?
People get so possessive about coins. They have my face on them, after all. God Siegel, one of your greats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next step. God knows what I'm going to do. But, we'll catch you next time. Oh, Hilderic? Looks like he's growing a beard. It's just the lighting, but it looks like he's already started.
That or he's the son of Satan.
Yeah. Lucius. Well, we'll catch you next time. Thumbs up, subscribe. How do you like the new 45-minute formula?
Yeah, are you preferring it? Are you disliking it?
Now, we aren't doing this to appease, you know...
We're experimenting.
We're experimenting because we have a theory that it's a lot more attractive, the 45, because it's an easier sit-down.
Much easier sit down. Anyway, we'll catch us next time.
Catches.